Hello everybody, this is the new update to the CELPIP speaking templates that you need to apply in 2024. With these templates, you get words and phrases you can copy paste and you're speaking every time, and you're going to be able to score 9+ like most of our students do using these advanced words and phrases. But if you want the most complex version of these where you can use them in almost any scenario, and you want the mock tests, sample answers, plus all modules with a lot of detail, that is included in our 15-hour CELPIP guaranteed 10+ course. Check it out in the description. More details when you click there. For now, to make your speaking better, you need to ensure you get all these points in, because examiners are looking for tone, vocabulary, structure, cohesion, and these templates hit all those points. For example, when you have task 1, you start with the suggesting something to your friends or family, right? Imagine there's a scenario you gotta suggest someone that they should work out so they could lose weight. All right, now you want to start with hey, because most likely 8 out of 10 times it is informal. Only if it is formal you say hi or hello. Most likely it's going to be informal. You say hey, long time no see, or how's it going. Now there's two versions here because it depends. If you're talking to your mom, you probably are not going to say long time no see unless you guys are living internationally. But if it's someone who you haven't seen, long time no see. Otherwise, generally it is how's it going, and that is on purpose. It's informal and it's not simple or basic like how are you. So you want to stay different, stay unique, be better. Now when you get to the topic, you're going to say now, because you cannot use the purpose is to talk about, because it is not formal. You're going to start with now about the, and then talk about the topic. Now about the weight gaining problem that you were mentioning, I do have a few suggestions for you. You're going to start with firstly. Now we're going to get rid of firstly, secondly, thirdly, because it is common, it is being used by many, and we always want to be unique and stand out, and hence the updates to the template. You want to start with firstly because you want to establish that this is your first point. That's fine. It's also a Lee, and you know how much of a fan I am for Lees, because so are the examiners. The more adverbs you have, the better. So you start with firstly, give your first suggestion, but in your next suggestion, instead of saying secondly, you're going to say plus, and your third suggestion, you're going to say also. Okay? 3 suggestions in total. Each suggestion uses 20 seconds, which means 3 suggestions are going to use 60 seconds, which means the intro and conclusion will make up for the rest of the time, and that will be a total of 90 seconds. It'll leave a little bit of room because when you do the intro and conclusion and the suggestions, you would be able to finish around 80-85 seconds, but you want to leave that room because most people 95% of the times overdo the time. So never target 90 seconds because you'll actually go over. Okay. Let me know your thoughts. Simple finish. It is informal, and it's not like, you please don't say I'm looking forward to talking to you. It is formal, but it is supposed to be informal and simple, as well as different and unique compared to what others would say, something like take care or goodbye. Okay, and cheers, because again, you want to be unique. You don't want to say take care or bye. Bye again, very basic. Or people nowadays very commonly say have a good day. Basic, okay? Everybody that uses the same expressions, you don't want to use them. Simple as that. So that gives you the structure of your intro, your body, and your conclusion. Okay? Task 2. It is one of many things. It could be talk about a possession, talk about your favorite function, talk about your favorite food or hated food. It could be any topic. When you start, what do most people say? What do you want to say right now? If you just see your instincts, you would probably want to say, today I'm going to talk about, right? And that is why we are not going to say that. We're going to say the most, something different, unique, and advanced. And when we start with the word with, you make it a complex sentence at the start, because now you got 2 points here. With this topic, 1 point, which is 1 clause. This is your second clause. Several things come to mind. 2 clauses make 1 sentence complex, and you have a lot of marks of complex sentences for complex sentences in the CELPIP exam. Okay, so when you start, whatever your topic is, you put it here. Imagine your topic is talk about your favorite food. Okay, with this topic, so here you don't have to think. I haven't put anything here that would make you think with the topic of food or anything. No, just copy paste. With this topic, several dishes come to mind, and this has to be plural. Of course, it's several dishes, several occasions, several visits, whatever the case is, come to mind. One of them is, now here's your start. One of them is pizza, and then you talk about that. You could just end the sentence here. One of them is pizza, or you could continue a little bit if you have a description. One of them is pizza, and that is especially when it's full of cheese. Okay, now you start the next one. Now you want to say not only, but also once again another complex sentence. Remember, for this task, I always tell people target 2 to 4 quality points because you only have a minute. Your quality points matter than quantity points. If you try doing too much, which is mostly the case here, then you'll realize you're going to run out of time, and it's without any quality. Less points, quality descriptions is what you should be after. So 2 points are enough. If you want to do a third one, you can. But in this sentence, you can easily put 2 points. Not only are pizzas really delicious because of just the ingredients that they have, but also they come in such a variety. You have this one, this one, this one, and go on. Okay, overall is going to be your finish. Overall, many dishes deserve respect, but for me, pizza takes the top position. All right, so that's your conclusion. Let's go to task 3. That is your picture. Describe a picture. All right, so you have the picture portrays A. Instead of saying shows A, you don't want to be basic. You want to use an advanced word like portrays. One can clearly observe. Now, why we use this is because a lot of people are using I can see, he is doing, this is happening. You want to use a different variation, and you want to have unique phrasing as well. So it's not just about a connector. We're not just doing a connector. And in fact, if you see the tone, there are some connectors one-worded, then we go to complex connectors, and now we have a phrase that is being used as a connector. So you want to keep giving versatility and arrange to the examiner. Now, one can clearly observe define a part of the picture, can clearly observe the kid doing whatever. Okay. Towards its left or right, whatever the position is, it's going to be your third sentence, towards its left. So wherever you finished here, then you go towards its left, right, top or bottom too, by the way. The background and the foreground sentence, the most famous one in CELPIP. So we're going to do that in one complex sentence because we're going to use verses. And that would relate to different things. It's going to make the sentence complex. It's going to include the important information about the background and the foreground. So you're going to say, on the background, something, something, something is visible versus something, something, something in the foreground. Foreground is towards the front of the picture. Background is towards the back of the picture. Okay, and all you're saying, this is visible there and this is visible here. And it's not just the people, but what they're doing. Okay, so it could be on the background. The kid juggling the knives very dangerously is visible versus the elderly people sitting in the front, elderly people reading books and just having a good time in the foreground. Okay, ending tone. Problem here is, guys, task 3 and task 4. You can see I have put ending tone there too. People struggle to finish. It is 1 minute. It's a lot of stuff in the pictures, so it's hard to get a concluding sentence in. So you don't need a concluding sentence. Don't target it. If you feel like you have a lot of time, you can go with therefore or hence, or overall I can see this. But it's better you think about a tone. Okay, so for example, let's say the scene is of people doing dangerous activities. You know, there's a kid juggling with knives, the other one is playing with fire, but there's some old people sitting in the front who are just peaceful. So let's say the picture is like that, okay? So I describe, all right, this guy is doing knives, this guy is breathing fire, this guy is jumping off a cliff. But on the foreground, the old people look like they're pretty chill and calm. It's almost like they are unaware of everything else happening in the picture. So you see, at the end, I'm defining just I'm not saying therefore this is going to happen. It's just like an ending tone or ending summary, just like a final point, just to give it a completion. And that would vary from picture to picture. And you can also just put it at the end of the sentence you're already making. So for example, if I were to say the sentence, on the background, the kids are juggling with knives, which is very precarious. And that scene right there is visible versus the old people sitting in the front, not sitting in the front because I have foreground, the old people who are just playing with cards very calmly in the foreground, making this scene very odd. You see that? So making this scene very odd is going to be your ending tone. You don't even have to make a new sentence, and that's the point, because you would struggle with finishing on time. So it's, if you just do an ending tone, just a few words to finish off a sentence, or just a few words as a new sentence, that's enough. But if you want to say therefore or hence, you can. Task 4 is prediction. What do you think happens next in the picture? You're going to say, if I were to guess. Okay, this is, again, prediction, and you want to be unique, and you want to do a complex sentence. If makes it one clause, right there, if I were to guess, and second clause is, I would say the. All right, look at the tone difference. I would say the, one can clearly observe. Passive, active. Versatility, range of vocabulary, phrases, expressions, okay? That's what templates are meant to give you. And if I were to guess, I would say the whatever, whoever would probably do whatever. That's your first sentence. Moreover, your advanced connector. Then the next prediction, whatever you think is going to happen next. And then you're going to say most likely. This time we have 2 words instead of 1 because we want to do a variety of connectors. And also, you're doing li, which is again great. Adverbs give you marks. And most likely, this will happen too. Keep using words like likely, guess, and probably, all right? Never say this will happen because we're not sure. And then your ending tone. Okay, most likely the one of the old people is going to get stabbed by a knife because of all these dangerous activities, which will quickly calm everybody down in the picture. Okay, that's going to be my ending tone in that case. So it just depends on the picture, but if you have time for the end, you can do an end. You can do it therefore or hence. All right, guys, this is the first part of your template. I want you to practice this. Practice task 1 to 4 until the next 48 hours. The next video for part 2 is going to come after one day. Today's Tuesday, is going to come Thursday. It's going to be linked in this video, so you can follow up on that. And please subscribe, like, and share. If you subscribe, you'll get the notification for part 2 coming soon. For now, this is part 1. First 4 questions of the CELPIP speaking part. Then we're going to do the next 4 in the next video. I hope you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'll talk soon. Take care.